Hey Wizards, today I want to talk to you about mono green dinos. Now, this isn't a game changer or a meta breaker or anything like that, but I do enjoy tribal decks, and this is just good, green, fun with big, stompy dinosaurs. So, let's talk first about the aetherdrift changes. Regal Imperiosaur here is a Dino Lord for 3 mana as a 5/4 itself. Really solid card. Rex is amazing at 3 and 5 for 8/8 trample, but it's its cycling ability where it really shines. 2 and a green, cycle this, so discard it, draw a new card, so it does replace itself. And put 2 +1/+1 counters on one creature or vehicle if you happen to run those, and it gains trample and indestructible until end of turn. You can do this at instant speed as well. Huge blowout, tons of value. If you haven't played the card, you're not upset by getting an 8/8 trample dinosaur that they pretty much have to answer. It is everything this deck needed, along with Imperiosaur. The rest of the deck is the Hammerskulls, just big 6/6 creatures. We run enough dinosaurs, but we're usually able to attack with them no problem. This is often a 7/7 with the Imperiosaur for 3. Amazing. Frillback. This card has a ton of options on it. Destroy artifact or enchantment, exile target player's graveyard, or gain 4 life. Or you can do all 3 if you want to pay a total of 6 mana. Really solid dinosaur. Again, this is often a 4/4 because of the Regal Imperiosaur. It's a great inclusion. Bite down is just your creature deals damage equal to its power to target creature or planeswalker you don't control. Plenty of options here. This is not the only one. There are others that do things like hit battles as well, but I like the art on this more, so we're running this one. Gaea's gift here is +1/+1 counter on target creature. It gains reach, trample, hexproof, and indestructible for 2 mana. Really important to keep your creatures alive and giving them the ability of trample, because you'll notice, unfortunately, a lot of our dinosaurs don't have trample, which is very unfortunate, and they kind of need it. Rex being the only one that actually gets it natively. Lorekeeper and Llanowar Elves are just a little bit faster ramp for our dinos, nothing really surprising here. Stand is an X and a green. Most of the time, you're just playing this for 1 green. Target creature you control gets XX, hexproof, and indestructible until end of turn. You'll notice the lack of trample on this. That's the really unfortunate part about it. But you can put this often for 6/7 mana for a +5/+6 on a dinosaur that sneaks through if they can't block your 4 dinos swinging that turn. So it is a good surprise card. Lastly, here we have Smuggler Surprise. Green, 2, 4 and a green, or 1, or all of them. Really expensive card. Most of the time what we're playing this for is 3, so that we can mill the 4 cards and put 2 creature cards and or land cards from among the milled cards into your hand. There's a lot of other ways to get this effect, but none quite as versatile as this one. If you don't have the rare wild cards, consider going for one of the many other options out there and bidding these. Unfortunately, the rest of the deck is still quite expensive. You could run maybe some of the less of the frillbacks and get the enchantment hate dinos. There are a couple of options to lower the cost of this deck, but I think you're probably going to end up spending quite a few if you don't own these cards already, which is unfortunate because it is a lot of fun. One other thing to mention here is Baloth. Baloth comes into the battlefield if an opponent made you discard it. If you're in a meta where a lot of discard decks are still being ran, say Plat and Diamond is where I saw them a lot, this can be a great inclusion, maybe over something like Pugnacious Hammerskull. The 4 life gain is amazing, and the ability for it to come in if they want to discard your hand is absolutely fantastic. In our standard set, though, in low rank mythic, I think you can do without. I don't see it quite often enough. Ultimately, a lot of fun. I really enjoy these tribal decks, and big green stompy fun is just great. So that's everything on the deck tech I want to say, Wizards. Let's go ahead and get into the games. Evil Dead versus anyone? Yeah, okay. Pretty keepable hand here. We can go Llanowar or Lorekeeper. I think I'm just going to go Llanowar. I don't know that you need both the Llanowar and the Elf and the Lorekeeper. Llanowar and Lorekeeper. Kind of a tough call there. I think we just drop the Imperiosaur here. They do drop Vine Lasher themselves, so we get a pretty good idea. They're probably the landfall deck. They are also running the psychedelic lands. Kind of fun, as long as you don't see the island. The island's a bit special. Life Creed Duo. Okay, so we got a pretty good idea what they are. They might have the combo in here too. Um, do like this. I do like swinging with the dino. Really, we just got to force a lot of damage through, right? They've either got to make a lot of bad blocks, or we are going to get a lot of damage in. They block with the Vine Lasher. That's very interesting to me. I guess we'll go ahead and tap the Elf for the Lorekeeper. We're not too worried about sweepers in these decks. If anything, they bring everything back with Dewdrop or Raise the Past or any of those kinds of cards. They got to play more creatures here. Pugnacious is going to get in. We can also Smuggler Surprise now. Okay, well they get rid of both of our cards. That's unfortunate. It's a good play by them. They are very open for a bit of damage here. I guess we swing first. Opponent takes a good bit of damage. We Smuggler Surprise here for 3. Really what we're after here is just any more big creatures. We find a Frillback, that's fine. We'll also get the Llanowar. Go ahead and play the Llanowar off the Llanowar. Creature density is fine in this matchup. It's unlikely, again, that they run some type of crazy board wipe. They could, right? It could be like Blasphemous Edict, or... I mean, they're white, it could be Temporary Lockdown, but all those cards hit their own stuff, and they're not about that, I don't think. Poison... Okay, maybe I don't know what they're about. Okay. Yeah, anyways, that's game. That was weird. What were they playing? Alright, ready for Adviz Azerial. Okay. A div? A div Zerial, maybe? Llanowar Elves, Stand, Hammerskull, Imperiosaur, and Frillback. 2 keepable lands. I think this is fine. In fact, this might even be really good. Opponent plays Shadowy Backstreet for the Surveil 1 land. What do we want to go turn 2 here? I guess we want to remember our mistake from before. Play Hammerskull first, and then Imperiosaur next. The Tiny Bones, Bobble Burglar, and the Streetwise Lookout. What am I playing against? I guess we're going to go Imperiosaur here. Get in with 7/7 Dino. There's no Death Touch on that, so that's fine. We could still Hexproof and Indestructible one of our cards, too. This can't be blocked, though. Ooh, Beastie. This triggers twice now, right? Yeah. That's pretty neat. Gaea's Gift. Okay. Can drop this and keep up. I guess we keep up both. They'll probably block at least one of these for lethal. They say, screw your Hammersaur. I suspect something suspicious with the Imperiosaur. Boop, boop, boop. Feeling pretty good about that turn, and we still get to drop a Pugnacious Hammerskull as well. Like, doing the thing here. Feeling good about it. First Fang, what is this opponent's deck? It's like 3 mana or less double triggers, which is neat. Truly, but very strange. This does not give trample. Okay, so no need to batten it up. They still don't want to try to kill the Imperiosaur. That's interesting. A Rex could be huge right now, by the way. I think we do this. I think we gain the 4 life and exile their graveyard. I don't know that that's actually going to do anything, but it's something we can do. Frillback's a 4/4 thanks to the Imperiosaur, by the way. Sundial. Okay. That's Not really fitting the theme, right? Okay. I mean, they're very, very creature heavy. Why are you swinging with the first fang? Oh, because I can't block it. No, no, no. You're right. Yeah, unfortunately, I could block that and then not be able to kill it, so. Oh, shoot. I guess we swing all creatures here. I don't think they can race us. Why are they focusing? Yeah. Okay, this should pretty much be like surrender territory for them when we blow them out here. Because all we gotta do is Imperiosaur. We could actually pay it for free, but why not get the +1? And actually, getting the +1 let us kill both creatures. So, like, they're just down to Streetwise now. Gaea Font of Hope comes down. Just all the cards. This feels more like an EDH Commander deck than it does Standard Magic. It's fun to see, though. I do love this deck. You ever seen a 60-card EDH Commander deck before? I have. Do we want to swing the Imperiosaur here? I think maybe we leave the Imperiosaur back. Yep, they gotta take some bad blocks now. They actually didn't have to block the Frillback. They could have kept something alive, but what are you gonna do? For all they don't know if we have like a buff for Frillback. Okay, Lidden. Just finding, yeah, and that's game despite against Showa the Mighty. Boom, boom, boom. Seems like a keepable hand. We got Lorekeeper, Elves, Bite Down, Imperiosaur, and a Rex. I think we'll go Elf here first. I do love these new sleeves. Been thinking about rocking them myself. Super easy to get too. Like, they did not hide these behind some super hard achievements or anything. We go Rex here. Rot Priest is really, really annoying. I'm probably happy to just bite that down as soon as possible. Reach and Death Touch, though, is a problem. I still think we got to bite down the Rot Priest. We'll take the counter. And then I guess we'll do Lorekeeper. No swings, because we can always bite down the Archer later. Does Fincun down here, I guess is the question. Oh, the Cosmic Hunger. Okay. Well, that's dead. And a Rot Priest. God dang it. Frillback's fine, I guess. Let's have you and you play this out for the 1. Decline and bite down the Rot Priest again. There goes 2 of our 4 bite downs, though. Do you have another Cosmic? Infected Clobbering. Okay. Coordinator Clobbering. Finn the Fangbearer comes down now as well. We've done some damage. Them having death-touched creatures out the wazoo, though, is going to be difficult to make this work. And eventually they're going to find their 4/4 tramplers that proliferate, like... we're happy to block an Archer with one of our Lorekeepers, though. I think we'll just do Llanowar. It's dead. We still get 2 more poison counters. 4. That's 5 for the 8/8 trample. Swinging with the 5/4. And we've got a 9/9 trample ready to come in, swinging hard. That's fine. Do you want to swing in here? Okay. We go up to 6. Do we have lethal right now? No, right? We have 14 damage. They hit us for 3, 5 on the kickback. We block with the Lorekeeper on the Fin Bearer. But it's not lethal, so they don't have to worry about it, right? And this proliferates. So it's actually 1, 2, 3, 4 that's lethal, even if we block one of them. So we can't attack. We need to find some way to do a little more damage. If they have another creature removal, we're just dead. They're hovering Finbear and the Rex. There's coordinated clobbering. That's dead. This is lethal if it goes through, but we can just block here. Take 2, go up to 8. Gotta find another creature here. I don't think Stand does it, right? That's not enough, right? We can pay 5 here. No, we can pay 4 here. Go up to 9. Drop them to 6, but then there was just nothing else we could have done. Blocking either of them means the other one wins it. If we'd gone for attacks, they would have had to blow out on the elf and then killed us there. I don't think there was any way to navigate that. Unfortunate.